I'm Brad, Brad's Vintage Collection, and opening day is a holiday. Opening day, my favorite day of the year, and I'm back with my opening day series. Today we have three teams with their home opener. We've got the Blue Jays, we've got the Marlins, and we've got the Braves. And if you haven't seen this series, each day I'm going to spotlight the teams with their home opener, give their all-time home opener record, talk about either a tradition or a very cool opening day moment, and then show my favorite card from that team. So let's get started with the Blue Jays. And with the Blue Jays, I'm starting with their very first game. First of all, the Blue Jays are 29-20 on opening day, so another team with a winning record. And I'm starting with April 7th, 1977. The expansion Blue Jays opened their inaugural season at Toronto's oddly configured exhibition stadium, and it snowed. If you've ever seen highlights of this game, if you haven't, check it out. And just to see an image, the field looks so slippery in the outfield. You can't imagine an outfielder making a play. 44,649 fans braved the cold conditions, and first baseman Doug Ault stole the show as the Blue Jays beat the White Sox 9-5 between two Ault home runs, and he finished the day with 4 RBIs. Jerry Johnson notched the win, and future Cy Young Award winner and acting legend Pete Vukovich notched the save. And if you're not familiar with Vukovic's acting career, I'm sure you saw the movie Major League, and Vukovich played surly slugger Clu Haywood, one of the all-time baseball villains, and I think he could have won a Best Supporting Actor for that role. I just love him in that movie. So every time I think of Vukovich, I think of the Brewer Cy Young, and I think of Clu Haywood. So the card I'm showing for the Blue Jays is Vladimir Guerrero Jr.'s rookie, and when Topps did an on-demand set based on 1955 Bowman, 1955 Bowman is my favorite set, so I was all over it, and I bought the set, and then I went on and tried to get as many parallels as I could from the set, and I was fortunate to get these two 101s. I have the whole rainbow. I'm not going to show the rainbow, but the two 101s of Vlad Jr. from his rookie year in the 1955 Bowman design. And the cards had different, more modern TV designs, with only the 101s being like the 55 Bowman. So I was able to get both the signed and the non-signed cards. So very cool cards I'm proud to have in my collection, and then my favorite Blue Jay cards. Next up, we're going to go to the Miami Marlins. And the Marlins are one of the few teams with a losing record on opening day, the third one I've spotlighted so far, with a 14-19 record. And we're going just to last year. The Marlins threw everything but the kitchen sink into opening day last season to ensure more than just Marlins man was in attendance. Sandy Alcantara took the hill in his first start since Tommy John surgery against the current best pitcher on the planet, Paul Skeens. Skeens and Alcantara both had modern-day starts, each giving up 2 runs, Skeens in 5 and Alcantara in 4 2/3 innings. The Marlins trailed the Pirates 4-2 going into the 8th, but came back in the 8th with Otto Lopez and Dane Myers each hitting 2-out RBI singles. Nick Fortes led off the 9th with a triple, and Kyle Stowers hit a walk-off single 2 batters later to secure the first Marlins opening day walk-off victory. And when I talk about them doing everything but the kitchen sink, they had an attendance of 31,693 fans, over 10,000 more than their second biggest attendance, which was just over 20,000. And the Marlins only drew 20,000 twice last year, the opening day being one of them. And to ensure that they had fans, they did a huge fireworks show after the game, and they also had a free concert by Flo Rida. So Marlins man was in a full house for opening day, and the Marlins delivered with a memorable game. The card I'm going to show from the Marlins is late career Ichiro, and I pulled this one out of a pack of Topps Heritage, and it's numbered to 569, and it's the Ichiro refractor card that I really think is cool looking to see him. Always think of him as a Mariner, but it's kind of cool to see him as a Marlin, and I was really excited to pull this card with the great career Ichiro had. So this is my favorite Marlins card in my collection, with them being a newer team. And then last up today, we have the Braves, who have a record of 86-63 on opening day, and I'm going back to 2000, April 3rd, 2000. After missing all of the 1999 season undergoing treatment for lymphatic cancer, Andres Galarraga again took the field for the Braves. Greg Maddux had pitched 7 scoreless innings when the Braves came up to bat in the bottom of the 7th. With 1 out, Andres Galarraga drove in what would be the decisive run in the Brewers' 2-0 win with a huge home run. And Galarraga, after the game, says, "Today is something special. It's like a movie. Believe me, I don't have the words to say how happy I am." And for the Braves, I think of the Braves, I think of Hank Aaron. So I've got to show Hank Aaron on opening day. And I'm showing 2 cards, one in Milwaukee, but really the spirit of it is Atlanta. So I'm going to use the fact that it's a short slate today to show 2 Aaron cards. So the first one is my Aaron rookie, which is one of my favorite cards in my collection. This one I bought at the National this year. It was pre-bought from a private deal, and I was so excited to get this card. I was trying to pry it away from a collector friend of mine for a long time. Just love the color on this card, the centering on this card, and love the Aaron rookie. And it's another card as a kid that I never dreamed of having. I remember my dad's friend had his childhood collection. We went through it, and there was an Aaron rookie in the collection, and it's a 14-year-old holding that card in my hand, never dreaming I'd have one for myself. So really excited to have that one. And then to show the Braves, I'm going to show the 67 Hank Aaron, which is one of my favorite Hank Aaron cards. And you can see the Braves logo on the bottom. And the spirit of this is to show the current teams. So my favorite Braves card is the 67 Aaron. So hope you enjoyed the opening day stories today. It's a short one with only 2 teams opening up. If you haven't seen it, please watch the first 2 videos. If you like this series, if you like the channel, please consider hitting the subscribe button. And remember, if you're not excited to add the card to your collection, you bought the wrong card. I'm Brad's Vintage Collection. Thanks so much for watching.